tragic shooting at Mother Emanuel, Charleston is coming together, reflect, and to see how the Lowcountry has learned even 10 years later. News 2's Emma Charles is at Charleston Music Hall. The reception is underway ahead of this event. And Emma, you're joined by a special guest with more on tonight's forum.
South Carolina leaders will be on a panel tonight speaking about how that day 10 years ago shaped how they lead today. And I'm here with one of the panelists, Solicitor Scarlett Wilson. Scarlett, how are you?
Great, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about what we can expect for tonight.
Well, one of the big things that we'll be talking about is a survey that the forum put out that surveyed 400 people across the community, different genders, different races, to see how the community feels about things that are going on in the criminal justice system, things that are going on in the education system, and in the local governments as well. Of course, my part is about the justice system. So we were excited to see some of the results, some of the improvements in the perception of the way things are handled here in Charleston and Berkeley County. So I'm excited for there to be more conversations about that, to talk about some of the things that we feel like helped improve the perceptions of things that are going on in the justice system, and talk about things that we can continue to do to make sure that we're on the path for improvement and raising the public's confidence in what's going on in the justice system.
And we have a lot of different perspectives up here tonight. We have the sheriff, we have representatives. Tell me how all those different perspectives will benefit the community with this conversation.
Well, from the law enforcement perspective, having law enforcement officers, the sheriff who's been recently elected and has a bold vision for his office, having the prosecutors, or me representing the prosecution side, is important, but also having those who are funding, those who are making decisions about their communities, the mayor, the chairman of county council, Kyline Middleton, will be on my panel. And I think showing how our local governments can support the improvements that we're trying to make in law enforcement is a big thing for the community, again, to instill confidence and to see that we're treating people fairly across the board. And that was one of the visions that Brian Duffy had when he was inspired by Mother Emanuel and the survivors at Mother Emanuel. And it's been a decade of his work and his vision for helping improve what's going on here in the community. So I think we will have a robust discussion about improvements we've made and other things that we can do to make things better in the justice system. And then there'll be just some discussions about housing and about education. Those things I'm not as versed on as I am the justice system, so hopefully I won't get those questions. Those will be for the mayor and for Chairman Middleton.
Scarlett, thank you so much, and we look forward to hearing from you tonight on the panel.
All right, thanks so much.
Thank you. And that will be moderated by our very own Carolyn Murray, and that kicks off at 7 p.m. at Charleston Music Hall in downtown Charleston. I'm Emma Charles. Count on 2.